When we see some of those people there with the refugees welcome banners, just out of interest, do they live in your area?
So first of all, I just want to say good to see you again, Patrick, and thank you very much, Mark White and Jeff Moody, for their continued support so far, both on the ground and you guys in the studio. So, are they from this area? Often, no, they're not, unfortunately. Today we had a lot of people from Portland itself who came out to support us, but from this other group who were, I'd say, quite testy, and there were moments there, no.
So, realistically, the major opposition to you guys protesting about or voicing your concerns about having a barge in your area is coming from people who are bussed in, who don't live there, who get quite aggy and then leave.
Yes, they left and they actually vandalised several of the bridges in the area and some other structures that were there. It was quite unfortunate altogether. So
actual criminal damage as well, which shows, I think, exactly how much they really do care about your local area. Fascinating times we live in, Alex, isn't it? Fascinating times. But anyway, back to the matter in hand. How do you feel? Because, look, this is a day that I think you knew was coming, but probably dreaded.
That is true, Patrick. We knew it was coming. Gladly, the weather was such, so a month of respite, as it were. But we had a really good turnout today. This was all about reclaiming the voices of the Portlanders that was taken by this Home Office, who, to be honest, they need to pull their sleeves up. They need to look at what they're doing wrong, whether that's funding, whether that's people power, because what they're doing is not enough.
OK, yeah, exactly. And it will be people in the local area like yourselves who will end up bearing down the brunt of this. How do you feel about the supposedly hourly bus service that's going to be taking some of those people from the barge around the local area so they can do things like go shopping at the taxpayers' expense?
Quite frankly, again, this is a disparity between the people of Portland and Weymouth. We're aware of the GP situation too, and there seemingly is this endless money tree that is being made available, and it's just really not fair, Patrick.
No, OK, all right. And I suppose what happens now for you guys? Do you just continue to voice your disappointment? Are you going to be there every single day protesting? What's going to happen?
So a couple of avenues have come to mind. We're going to be looking at the legal avenue, which is we're going to be finding assistance from a barrister with maritime and planning permission experience there just to help us. And we do have a request for that. We're also going to be protesting when the cruise liners come in, just to show the disparity there between these wealthy people who are able to afford to go on cruise liners and these poor people, the asylum seekers, on the barge itself. We also have an idea to go to the Langham Wine Estate too and have a conversation there with the owners of the Portland Port.
Well, that is fascinating, and I look forward to however that does play out. Alex, thank you very, very much.